Well, it's an absolutely beautiful day. We're very glad. And Tequila is over there. Her puppies are in their outside pen. They don't stay outside all the time. I had somebody worried I was going to leave them outside overnight. No, we wouldn't do that. They're our little bugs. Okay, they like to sleep. They actually sleep on the floor right next to my bed. So I wouldn't want to give those little guys up because I love those little guys. I wouldn't want to have them outside overnight. I like them with me. But it also wouldn't be entirely safe for them to be out there because they're just little. They're not quite 4 weeks old as of this moment. They're too little to spend the night outside. They're too little. So here we have our chicks. They're getting big. And some ducks. There's some ducks. Here we have other little chicks and quail. And they are hiding under the heat plate for the most part because they have only been out here a couple of days. So they're not entirely sure they want to come out from under the heat plate. That's fine. That's fine. They don't have to come out from under the heat plate. They're fine. It's fine. We got some birds over here under the trees, hanging out doing bird things. You know, birds doing bird things. That's normal. Shadowfax doing Shadowfax things. Also normal. Another bird doing bird stuff. Good, good, good. Pony and a goat. There's turkey on this over this way. So, what's our plan for today? Well, listening to Tequila bark is a plan. Where'd she go? Let's go find Tequila. Tequila, where'd you go? Oh, never mind. She's just over by the house. She didn't go anywhere. Never mind. Never mind. Tequila never goes anywhere. I was just wondering where she went. So, today is Tuesday. Yes, today is Tuesday. So, normally I would have to lock down eggs, and I am going to clean the incubator, and I do have one egg. But the thing is, I don't know when it's due, because a couple weeks ago, we found an egg that was under the barn, and one of them was partially developed. Okay? Not all the way developed, just partially developed. There's my black naked neck. But just partially developed, just a little bit developed. So I put it in the incubator, but I don't know exactly how many days it was, how many days along it was, right? There's hay. So because I don't know how many days along it was, I don't know how many days along it is. So I am going to candle it, and then I'm going to put it in the hatcher. If it's still alive, I'm just going to leave it in the hatcher. Because next week, I have my sister's eggs. I also have to candle my sister's eggs. Next week, I have my sister's eggs go into lockdown. If they even make it that far. Right? If they even make it that far. Tequila, what are you doing? She's eating something. She likes food. But I have to check that. Right? I have to check. Boy bunnies doing their bunny thing. Silverado. So I have to see if those eggs are viable. Hi, guys. Yeah. Yeah. I found you. I was missing one. Don't. Don't run away. I was missing one. There's one missing. I found it. It's fine. And these guys are doing pretty good as well. I'm looking good, feeling good. I suspect the white one is a red-eyed white. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's a red-eyed white. So we'll go with it. Anyway, I have to, yes, do some candling of some eggs, and I'm going to lock down that duck egg. You're looking pretty good. Yeah, you can get Rowan to clean her litter box. She's Rowan's bunny, so, you know, Rowan's bunny doing Rowan's bunny things. So, also, might get emotional. I'm going to try not to, but it's possible that somebody wants Peaches. So, here's Renee. Here's Renee, by the way. Little Renee. But I made a deal with myself with Peaches. I wasn't going to actively look for a home for her. But if somebody mentioned that they wanted her, let's face it, their pictures. What are you eating? Oh, are you eating something gross? I don't know what that is. But puppy's happy. Cuddly. They like it outside. I don't blame them. It's beautiful out. But Peaches, she says she's coming tonight, wants to meet her. And I made a deal with myself because I really don't need to keep another of Gwen's children. Let's be honest. I have 2 of them. Yeah, hi. Hi. And here's Jake. So I have Jake. I have baby Bowser. Oh my goodness. So I promised myself I wouldn't keep her if somebody else wanted her. So that's where we're at right now. It's possible she's going home. It's possible. Hi! There's the other one. I was wondering. I was doing a head count. The other one's over here. But it's possible that my sweet little Peaches might go to a home. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it, but what can you do, right? Like, seriously, what can you do? Well, I guess I could not sell her, but here's the thing. I don't need to keep another Gwen kitten. So that was the deal I made with myself. I can't go back and won't deal with myself. I can't do that. So I don't know. So we'll see. I've told this lady she can have her if she comes tonight. So she says she's coming tonight. And I am going to miss that kitten terribly. I'm going to love her like there's no tomorrow because she is a good kitten. But nothing I could do about it. So we're just going to go with it. Anyway, my basil's looking so good. Oh, I'm going to, for pizza on Thursday, I'm going to come get some fresh basil. There's also fresh parsley here. That's really great. Fresh cilantro. Yeah. Fresh dill at the bottom there. Yeah. That's going to be so good. And my tomatoes are doing a tomato thing. They're looking good. My beans and peas are about to be absolutely insane. That's a good thing. I do not mind lots of beans and peas. So, but basically what I'm doing today is worrying about those eggs. I'm going to water this garden because it's getting a little dry. I wish it would rain a little bit every morning. That would be fantastic. Then I wouldn't have to worry about it. But it's not going to rain today. It's not going to rain today, so we just got to get over it and water these things. Because we can, and we have to. We have to do that. You got to do that when you plant stuff, right? You just gotta. So, yeah. That's what we're doing today, and Crossing our fingers about Peaches. I don't know which to hope for. I love that kitten. Hi, Peaches. Through the doorway. Hi, Peaches. So, we'll see. We'll see if she actually comes and takes away our little Peaches. She might. That'll be hard for me. That'll be hard for me. So, oh. And we're gonna go peek in on Tequila. So she loves having her babies here. Like, she loves it. And look at how big those little chonkers are getting. Look at the size of those chonkers. Just to understand, the smallest one is sleeping here. That's the small one. Look at those chonkers. Those chonkers on that mama dog. They're huge. God, they're big. So yeah, we have other puppies. There's 3 over there. 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's one more, I believe. Yeah, there's another one under there. So, yeah, she loves having her babies out here. I think because she wants to spend more time outside. She doesn't want to be trapped in the house all the time. So she wanted to move her puppies out here. So we did. We allowed her to have her puppies out here because that's where she wants to be. So if she wants to be here with them, why not? Right? Why not? Why not allow her to be with her little ones? Anyway, I am going to go in the house and get some stuff done. I've got some little things to do that have nothing to do with anything, but they're little tasks that add up to one big task if you don't get them done. So I'm just going to go get at least a few of those done, just so, you know, there's not so much to do later. Anyway, we will be right back. Well, it's evening, and Tequila is feeding her little ones. She really likes to be out here. She's not stuck, by the way. She can jump over the smaller board easily, no problem. She's having a fine old time. So, like I suggested earlier, Peaches is gone. Peaches went home to a new family where she will be perfectly looked after, where they will love her to eternity, and she's going to have a grand old time. It doesn't mean I don't miss her. I already miss her. As most people know, that was the kitten that I had fallen in love with. Okay, we got some ducks. But that was the kitten I had completely fallen in love with. I love that kitten. I love that kitten. And I'm gonna miss her. I am going to miss her. And I'm hearing a bunch of sound from inside the barn. Let's go see what's going on. I think the horse is in there. Now, it rained, by the way, a lot. But not enough. But a lot. It rained only for about half hour, but it came down pretty hard. What were you doing in there? What was that crazy nonsense? There's Arwen. Okay. I heard all kinds of crashing, but I don't see any bad things. Okay. I don't know. He's kind of crazy. He's kind of crazy. We just kind of go with it. Oh, he's crazy. He's crazy. You just move on with your day. So we still have our littles are here. Our little tiny ones are in the corner there. They're all doing pretty well. There's a couple birds under the barn. I can see them. Got a couple of adult ducks here. Yes, I know my ducks. But, yeah, everyone's doing fine. I just really miss my kitten. Now, I could have kept her. I mean, it's my cat. I could have. But, you know, there's a limit to how many cats you should keep. Like, do I really need 96 cats? Probably not. Probably not. So, yeah, we'll see. These guys are doing pretty cute stuff. Look at them. Them cutie patoots. I think the white one is actually... I think these eyes are red. I think those eyes are red. So I think we have red-eyed whites. I think that's the recessive gene. I don't think we have blue-eyed whites. I think it's red-eyed whites out here. So that's kind of cool. And everyone's doing fine. Sometimes after it rains, I get asked how the rabbits handle the rain, because you've heard that rabbits can't get wet or they get hypothermia and die. Ours sit out in the rain like idiots. And she's doing well. Smeagol's doing just fine. On Saturday, we are going to set her, Andersen, and Libra all up to have their babies. Rowan's going to take the blue cage that I usually use for kindling and bring it out here because we were not expecting to get Smeagol, but we have Smeagol. So, we have Smeagol. Also, I'm doing a rabbit exchange, a baby bunny exchange. So we're going to have to pull a fast one on Deli. But you notice there's that little solid black in with Deli. Well, somebody else has a little solid black and their mama, the mama rabbit, overgroomed. Okay, all of the babies. And she got kind of really excited and started killing them. They have one solid black baby left. Why are you bugging DK? He's gonna whack you in the face. Yeah, is he bugging you? Is your son bugging you? By the way, DK's fantastic. DK's actually fantastic with the kittens. Hi. But, so they have one little baby left. And that baby, the mama got really excited when she was over grooming. And a lot of them died. Hi. And one survived, but that one did not escape unscathed. That one is now missing a leg and missing part of a foot. Okay. She does not have the capability to care for a legless, footless rabbit. Okay? She just doesn't have it. So it rains, so I don't have to water these things, by the way. I'm just checking everything. But, hi DK. You had enough of the children? He's had enough of his kids. I don't blame him. But, so, okay. What we're going to do is we're going to trade our solid black that has legs for their solid black that does not. And we're just going to pull a fast one on Deli, but we're going to wait about a week because by then, if Deli doesn't take to it, it will be able to eat on its own. So we're just going to wait about a week. And then we will bring it over and do a quick switch. They're close in age, like 4 days difference. So not a big difference. So when we switch them, there will be some, oh no, it's been switched, but mostly they'll be the same size. They'll be close. So, I'm sure Deli will be fine. If she's not, I'll just give the baby to Gemini. Gemini's fine. Anyway, so that's what's going on here. We still have to candle my sister's eggs. Everything else is done for the night. Okay? Except bothering DK. Hi, sweetheart, baby Bowser. That's baby Bowser. I'm tempted to keep baby Bowser. I have a problem. I have a cat problem. I love all the cats so much. I just love them. Anyway, someone asked, do we leave the puppies out overnight? No. But they are here. Everyone having a good time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Everyone's doing well, being excited, hanging out in the barrel, chilling on the grass, or fighting each other, depending on their mood. But that's basically what they're doing. They're having a good time. Good little puppy time. And they're really having fun out here. And it gives us a place to introduce them to the barn animals. So we are going to take a critter at a time, like a chicken and a bunny and things like that, and put them in with the puppies. So the puppies can learn that these things are friends. That we don't chomp them, because we don't want to chomp. No chomps. No chomps. And then that'll be good. She's dried up, by the way. There's Renee's not getting any milk. It's a comfort thing at this point. So, whatever. I don't care. They're going to their new home shortly. So the 2 calicos and the last gray and white will be going to their homes in the next 2 weeks. So they'll start leaving this weekend. And then we'll have the 4 tiny ones a couple weeks later, getting ready to go. So everyone will go. It's just, look at those puppies. They're doing so well. They're so cute. And someone asked if I have a favorite that I would keep. Yes, the little pink-colored girl. She's my favorite. She's going to be as big as her papa, or close, because she's the biggest girl. And she's got all her mama's attitude. I love it. But everyone's just kind of doing their thing, hanging out, being outside, enjoying the day. Why wouldn't they? And that is the top we throw on if it starts to rain. Though they honestly don't mind the rain. They don't care. But I care. I don't want them wet. They don't care. Half of them, when it was raining, were sitting in the rain, and the other half were under the top. They don't care. They're Great Pyrenees puppies. They can tolerate a lot of weather. But I care. I want them to have the ability to stay dry and not just in that little barrel. So, yeah, they're having a great time. Puppies galore. That's right. That's right. Woof. Big woofs. Anyway, I'm going to head inside and candle those eggs, because we want to know if my sister is going to get any birds, because she lost a bunch of hers. So let's go inside and check on those eggs. That's the last thing we have to do tonight. All right, finally we're here to candle my sister's eggs. A reminder, we know nothing about them. We don't know how old they were, because she found them under the deck. We don't know if a hen was sitting on them. We don't know anything. So, if we get anything, we'll be happy. Okay, light off. Candler on. Nothing. Hope she gets a couple. Oh. Let me just see here. I've got a little too much light coming in. Hang on. Let me just close that and drop this drape. A little too much light coming in. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. So, let's try that again. Okay. No. I think it started and then stopped. Yeah. You know what? I'm not going to give up hope on it just yet. That one's alive. See the veins? That's alive. Also alive. Excellent. Yep. Okay, we're doing not bad. Oops. Wrong end. Alright, we're doing not bad here. I'm going to check that first one again when we get back. See the veins? He is alive. Okay. Alive. So far, I'm just going to throw some of these pieces in the garbage. But so far, we're doing pretty well. Yeah, he's moving. He's moving. Okay. Yeah. We're doing not bad. I'm going to check that first one again because I think that first one is not alive. It can be hard to tell if one is at the beginning of a blood ring. I think he's okay. At least he's okay for now. Yeah. Let's check this first one again. I don't think this one made it. See the yellow hue? But I'm not willing to give up on him. I'd rather keep it in and then at lockdown reassess if he doesn't. And see, he's alive. I'd rather give one a chance at life than completely eliminate it. So there's only one so far that for sure is dead. And then there's one that's questionable. The rest of these are alive. Yay. One for sure dead. Everything else alive. So we're going to leave those in the incubator. Throw this one in the compost pile. Leave these ones in the incubator. Because, yeah, I think most of those are going to be okay. Even if she only gets a handful. That's better than nothing. Right? Especially since Charlie died. Charlie, by the way, if you don't watch our daily farm vlogs all the time, Charlie was my sister's rooster. Fantastic boy. Very sweet. And very pretty. And when he was snatched by some predator, they're not sure which, raccoon or fox, they're not sure. But when he died and a bunch of his hens with him, she desperately wants some of his babies. So here they are. Hopefully they'll get a nice handful of little tiny babies. We'll have to see. Anyway, that is going to be about it for us here tonight. Hopefully you can come back tomorrow and we can do something else. But I'm probably going to be just as boring as I always am, so we'll see you tomorrow.